Hey all,
Hola.
Sage, Brian, and Augie here at No Kill Car Shelter. Today, we wanted to give you the lowdown on this 1955 Chevy Wagon Project.
Part 2. Just a quick recap before we get back into it. The guys are separating the body from the chassis, pulling that chassis out, gonna do some repairs on that, and check the floors, and that's it. Let's get into it.
Rich, Steve, and Augie.
I am pre-drilling holes so I know where to put screws to pull everything together so I can do some tack welds.
Nice.
There you go.
Nice.
Fantastic. I love it. I'm having a good time.
Thanks, Augie.
No problem.
Eyes ain't serving me too good. It prevents us from walking into the hood. Yeah, them bushes are shot. I think they were bad.
Yeah, I'd say.
I think.
For when he's welding, that I can do this. What does that mean?
The ground lead for the welder fell off. Yep, so he can't weld without it connected because it doesn't complete the circuit to do the weld. This. Oh, shoot. Now you have the power on. Oh, thanks, man. Now you're playing with power. Sue me, Nintendo.
Don't put tow hooks on 55 Chevy frames.
Well, not there.
Not there. I thought you were gonna play Funky Town.
No. Those clips off.
Well, I just wanted to get the lowdown where we're at, what's going to be going on for the next bit.
Yeah, so the next forever minutes of the rest of the night probably is going to be me walking around scratching my head looking at things to do to this thing, like just fixing messed up brackets and cutting ugly welds off like this stuff. Getting stuff like that and then just going around knocking the rest of the crap from the top that you didn't get from underneath that you couldn't reach because so scrape all this crap, scrape all that crap, just prep, nothing worth having recorded. While I'm doing that also, Augie's just going to be doing what you hear going on there. Drilling, spot welding, drilling, spot welding, drilling, spot welding, drilling, and spot welding.
Which I'll give you a peek of.
What he's doing right now is everywhere underneath where he's welding, there's floor bracing. When I assembled the floor in the car with assembled the floor loosely with zip screws to get everything right where it was. So now that it's finalized everything where I want it, Augie's sending it all home by drilling holes and welding spots where he drilled to secure everything together.
Got it.
He's doing a pretty darn good job, I think.
It looks lovely. Very skillful.
Thanks, buddy. If we already got that out, I might break the springs down off of that rear to make it so it doesn't take up so much space, but that might even wait for another day too.
Yeah, just wanted to make sure you all felt included and you knew what was going on. Not missing anything.
Yep. And we'll pick up next where we leave off. We're just gonna be finishing this up for the night, and then hopefully the next thing you'll see is me getting ready to paint this thing and the underneath and seam sealing underneath there, and painting, cleaning it all up, and then I got new springs for the back, not new to me springs, but they're in really nice shape. There's nothing wrong with them. I'm gonna put those in the car, and I got the rear out of that 55 black and red 55 that I got off my buddy that's gonna go in here. So I got the brakes and everything done on it. So make it done and plumb all new brake and fuel lines on the car, and then we get to put it all together.
Yeah. So we'll make sure to keep you updated.
Yay! We gotta fix some spots on it, but I figured let me get the painting done so I don't gotta wait for it to dry on whenever.
Yeah, it looks great.
But I gotta fix this piece of the frame. This is all smashed in. I straightened it out a little bit. I gotta fix this hole here. And there's the same one on the other side. And then I gotta fix this. That's why I didn't paint any of that. And then I left this bare because I gotta make a cross member for the shocks.
Wow. It looks awesome though.
Yeah.
Did a great job. Hey all, I can't even remember if it's been 2 or 3 or even 4 days since we started working on this 55 wagon project, but Augie has been stopping by in whatever free time he can to continue on with his welding, and Brian has been cleaning up the frame. Hold on, let me get inside. Come on, Maggie. I paused the music so we don't get copyright infringemented. So Brian has been working his butt off after taking the frame out from under the car and descaling it, cleaning it up, fixing any spots that needed to be fixed, and painting it. And it is looking fantastic. Now he is doing the same with the rear while descaling it, cleaning it up for paint. And Augie has been working on getting all of his welds finished up on the floors, getting the car back together. Oh, look at these two. Hi, Rocket. Hi, Maggie. So yeah, that's just a little update. I will walk in and give you a peek at what I've been yammering on about here, and we'll get back to the in-time recording as soon as possible. Come on, let's head in.
You'll get closer to the center of the axle, so it'll have less mechanical advantage if it goes outside. Because the axle has more mechanical advantage than you think.
Quick update.
So I spent the past couple days here cleaning the frame, patched a couple spots in the spring pockets that needed some help, and a spot in the back. I think there was another spot I had to patch. I can't remember, but took care of all that, painted it, put the new to me springs on it, and we cleaned and painted the rear while I was at it. Clean the hardware and whatnot, some new hardware, some old hardware. Got it so where it's all the new mounts or bushings are all set in place. So all I got to do now is I got the floor cleaned and prepped, and I did a quick coat of paint to make it so if I have to cut in anything, it's already one color. But I just got to take care of the back section that needs to be descaled a little more. And got to patch just a couple things because we're losing the original spring or the original shock mounts that all these Tri-5s they mount in the trunk. So the best thing to do is get rid of them. Getting a custom cross member put across there. I forgot to say that for the shocks that are sitting in place. So we're gonna put a custom cross member in, clean these holes, get rid of these holes, patch them over, clean this up so it doesn't look like crap. Gotta patch a few spots like here, and then just descale and paint it all so it all looks as good as the rest of the floor up here.
Nice.
Then hopefully the next day or two do that, seam seal, bolt it down, get the motor back in, start wiring it up, getting this thing running so we can put it up for sale and get it out of my hair. Maybe have a little fun with it first. I don't know yet.
We'll make sure to do our best to keep you as updated on all of our process, progress, and all of the above.
Yeah.
Hey all, Sage, Brian, and Augie here at No Kill Car Shelter today. It's Saturday. We're all still working away. Let's go see what they're doing. Seems like Augie's still working away on his welding. What are you doing?
What am I doing? Making a cross member for the rear shocks of the wagon, because the factory ones they literally bolt to the trunk floor of the car, which no, don't like that. It makes a tin can sound if you have bumps, the floor is weak, which it's not going to be because we're fixing everything in this car. But I'm just making this to go across because the stock frame, it's only got two permanent cross members in it. We're going to make a third one for the shocks, so it'll take care of that and stiffen the frame up. I'm just building it out of whatever we got laying around. I could have bought one for like $100, but it's Christmas and we're broke, so I'm making one.
Very resourceful.
Yes, take that back.
Alright, gonna do a little lap around.
Okay.
Start back here. The wagon end of the wagon. Whee! Oh my god, you okay?
Yeah, always my mic comes through.
Ah! See ya! Brian said he wants to tell us what he's doing. What are you doing?
So what I'm doing is for these brackets, I'm making out of, so these brackets, I just cleaned them all up and everything on there. These are going to be the end flange brackets for this. So these are leftover pieces. These were brackets that were the headlight brackets of that fiberglass Model A I got in that were just chintzy and bad. Because as you can tell, this is some of the crap I cut off of them. So I didn't care what I was doing. So they were on 90 degrees like that, and that's what mounted the headlights and stuff. So I cut the crappy booger welded ends off, and just left the flat flanges and cleaned them all up, made them same length and everything. They're gonna get welded to the ends. Yes, this is a little shy. We're just gonna fill that weld. That's what I had laying around, whatever. It's gonna do the same thing. All I gotta do is add another hole to each piece. It's already got pre-drilled holes. They're already done on it. I'm gonna weld them to the ends and then fit it. Then I gotta make a couple brackets that actually mount the shocks to this. Ta-da.
Nice. Thanks for the update. Hey y'all, Sage and Brian here at No Kill Car Shelter. Brian told me that he was ready to drop the body back on the frame of this 1955 Chevy Wagon, so
I got the rear shock cross member fabbed up, installed, mounted. Everything's good to go. Back of the frame where the back of the body where the frame meets it, I shot with some paint, so I don't gotta worry about painting around it. And then yeah, all the bushings are set in place. I just need to drop her down and get it lined up. I prepped also, you'll see in the video from removing the body, it was a little bit of a pain with the steering box in, so I just took it off. So we're gonna play that game. And without further ado, let's let it down.
yeah, said we keep you updated and doing our best to keep that promise, so
Yeah.
let's do it.
Can I break anything? Let's see what happens. Shocks are going to be really close to the floor. I know that. Just trying to make sure we're in the general right spot. This way, forward to back was like pretty good. No, I did not have this on lifted up just to get the video also.
Meaning this is the first time you're dropping this down.
Yes.
Yeah. I had told him I was just finishing up editing the part of the video where the body comes off the frame and all of those struggles we went through in whatever the part 1 of this will be. And then he came out and told me that he was ready to drop back on. It was kind of a bit of a mind, if you will.
Sure. Walk around, get this thing out of my way so I don't hit my head on it again.
Smart.
Pretty close.
I don't know the best angle to show you. Oh, well,
It was a funny angle.
Oh well, it looks like.
Tell me when that bolt's close.
Okay. You know what? Can I get like a light, maybe?
I had one. I had another one.
Fuck, let's get on this one.
Yeah, but now you got me all like, where did I put the other one at?
There we go. That's
How
better.
close is it?
I don't know how to judge that. A few inches?
I don't care about inches. It's here.
Oh, off.
I just don't want the bolt to touch. Tell me if it's getting close.
It's getting close.
Oh, something touch there.
It's gonna need to move. Not quite lined up.
Oh, good. I thought that was the shocks hitting the floor.
But it
was
was
not. It was my bolts going in, almost going in place in the back.
Oh. Should I come get a video of that?
No,
Oh,
it's already.
saw you move it, yeah. They're coming lining up better in the front here too, so that's good. But you're probably still gonna need to come shift it some, because I think it's slightly off.
Yeah, we gotta go this way a little bit. Dollies. Been a lifesaver. We're gonna let her down a little bit.
Going in the hole.
Okay.
Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba.
Hold it right there. I gotta hold it right there because I want to make sure the frame back here is right where it's supposed to be. That looks pretty good, actually. The best part is it looks like my shocks should clear.
Awesome.
That looks pretty good. Come down a little bit more, just a little bit.
We're ready for it. It's going right in. Yeah. I see it, I think. Yeah.
I think that body mount on this side is better.
Oh no. Not bad.
Whatever. I think it did. Because this one is sitting. This one. What did I touch? This mount's sitting like kind of crooked there. What are you gonna do? I think that's the best we're gonna get.
Woo!
Dropping it down.
Nice.
I think my spring is snagging the lift leg on this side, preventing us from going up or down all the way.
That doesn't sound ideal.
No. Might get a little bit of thud. Actually, I could probably just take this up and get it to do what I need it to do. Nope. It's doing what I want it to do.
Nuts.
Block them with stuff.
I see that. Block of little stuff.
Walk.
I don't want to be under it. It's kind of moving.
It's like just right.
Yeah, I see that. It's wedged.
All right.
I'm waiting for you to whack it with something. Yep, I knew it was coming. Oh, let me get out of my own way.
God. Got no swing.
No. Leverage.
Watch out. That did it.
Awesome.
Now, make sure the other side's clear and make sure everything's still centered.
That was easy.
Oh look, that side did what it was supposed to do. Worst part is I scratched my paint on my yellow traction bars.
Oh no.
Too bad I ain't
So
got
nice,
no
too.
more yellow paint. All right. Front, even though nothing should be holding anything.
Round and round and round.
Yep. Back and forth and back. Man, the springs are a lot heftier than what was on there. There it is.
Woo! Look at that. Back together again. Whoa! Took a bit longer than we had anticipated, but it's back together again.
Whoops.
So exciting.
Just gotta adjust those hubs on this thing. All that little stuff when it starts coming together more. But, goddamn, that's a good magnet. Where's the other light? I was looking all over the stuff.
It's right there. Look at that. Hey, sweet wagon man.
There she be.
There she be. Looks good.
Look at that. You see the shock clearing just right.
I do see, and now you can all see too. That is fantastic.
The factory on these cars are supposed to be mounted behind the rear, but the traction bars that were already on it had everything set up in the front. Got the stock plates right here that would have located them behind the rear. But who wants to see that? You want to see those yellow traction bars under there. That side's probably scuffed up from this lift too.
No, it looks, I mean, I think it looks good.
Okay. Clear pretty good. Yeah! There it is!
Woo! Woo! Ah, sigh of relief, huh?
I just got to put all this on.
Hey,
All that
those
on.
those are the body mounts. Hey, at least Augie put them all in a bag.
Man, 'cause I'm organized.
Organized. We love that.
Yeah, on occasion.
You don't have to play find all of them.
Yeah, but Augie doesn't like doing the thing where I organize, because certain bolts came from certain spots.
I understand, but he made sure to at least put them
I gotta
all in
give
a
him some
bag.
shit.
And I'm giving him some credit, so.
Way easier without the steering in our way and the engine.
Oh, yeah. I was also just editing the part where the steering box was a big hang-up, and we were reminiscing how it was also a big hang-up on Nick's car, and I was like, when will we ever learn? I guess
I learned this time.
now you learned. Look at that, it only took one more time of it being a pain in the ass.
Make sure you grab a flashlight and get a shot of them floors.
Oh, yeah. Oh my gosh. Look how regal Rocket looks sitting on this Cadillac. Hey, Rocket. So handsome. And I'm easily distracted.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. See? That's what I'm talking about. I didn't touch anything on these doors. I didn't brace anything on this car. And look at that nice gap.
Where's my light? There.
Look at that nice gap. This is the first time I haven't even done. This is the first time the body's setting on. I gotta fix the bottom of it, obviously, but that's with no bracing, no nothing. I use the frame itself as the bracing. Curious how the other door does. The one that's still attached on the bottom. Even
Nicer. I hear it. Solid.
I mean, that's gonna change when it gets weather stripping, but
Yeah, gonna be even more solid.
yes,
Awesome.
that all worked out great.
See, it took a little longer, but you did it right. And Augie. Thanks, Augie, for all your help. And stopping in whenever you had any free time, basically. And I know you've been out here late nights trying to make this happen and get this thing back together.
Yes.
So, good job.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
And next up, we gotta get this thing ready to go back in. I'm gonna have to dig out the transmission for it that I got. Think I got a flywheel for it. If not, I gotta pick one up. But I got about everything to put this in there and get her running. I already had it run on the engine stand. This is the motor that literally is slapped together with stuff I had laying around. So we're gonna see what happens with it. It ran good on the engine stand. I got it to run as best as I could on there with open headers, and it was the loudest thing ever in here. So
It was very loud.
So
We'll make sure to keep you updated on all of that progress
yes,
on this project. And yeah, I guess that's that.
yep.
Since we're out here and doing this anyway, might as well just say thank you all so much for watching and sticking with us through this project.
Through our horse.
Shut up. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe if you haven't yet. And we'll see you soon.
Yeah.
Bye.
It was a funny angle.
Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba.
But